Good morning, everyone. How are you doing? Jojo here. Welcome to the Cup of Joe. Mm-mm-mm. What tasty stuff the coffee is. It gets the blood going. You're doing all the things. Good morning, everyone. How are you doing? Jojo. Let's turn that down. See, there's a little delay in the broadcast, and I always forget to turn my sound down. Good morning, good morning, good morning, Redbeard. What is going on, brother? So I was directed this morning to use the Light Seers deck. I was also directed to use the word ambulance because apparently that is Redbeard's safe word. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. So, how is everybody? What is going on? What is going on? Welcome in. Welcome in. I hope you're all feeling the joy and the love this morning. I hope you're all warm, safe, happy, and feeling fantastic on this beautiful Tuesday morning. We're coming up. There's only 20 days left until Christmas. If you celebrate Christmas, it is going to be a fantastic day and a fantabulous time of year. And, everything's just festive. I know there's some bad things going on in the world, but wherever you are, I hope you're safe. I hope you're happy. I hope you're doing wonderful, wonderful things and making the most of your day. Gene, Northern Light Seer, Redbeard. So is that your safe word, Redbeard? Ambulance? I mean, don't get me wrong. If you use ambulance as a safe word, I mean that's good, I guess. We're making sure that but I know that came up in a earlier in an earlier chat, and I was just yeah, we'll leave it there. B. Ramirez, welcome. What is going on? What is going on? Felon November 3rd. Good morning, sir. Lioness, there she is. Oh, our Peach, our infamous fire sign Peach with a bubble ready to be popped. And newbie me. What is going on, party people? So yes, I was directed to use the Light Seers deck this morning, and that's what I'm going to use. Hopefully we'll see thee in here in a little bit. And, him and his magical dockers. And we're hoping that somehow, according to a reading earlier, we needed to look out for jaguars. So we'll see if a jaguar or big kitty of some kind pops out in this particular reading. Of course, we do have Lioness Kitty Cat in the chat. And, Redbeard and Lioness, there's a thing going on there. We all need to manifest that those two manage to get together for Christmas, because Lioness apparently has a bubble that needs to be popped. Yeah, she does. And she wants to see Redbeard's beard. I actually want to see Redbeard's beard as well, but just, across the table at the pub. You know what I'm saying? He owes me a couple of pints, if you will. Yes, he does. All right, let's get into this and see what we've got going on for the collective. They call it kitty love? Yeah, the jaguar named Gumbo is correct. Let me tell you, he was walking on me this morning, and I actually woke up late. And Gumbo, he saw some little empty spot. He could see the bottom of his food bowl. And so that particular jaguar decided to, crawl up over on top of me, which Gumbo waking you up is like having a Buick that's furry with claws and teeth roll across you. It's a unique way to wake up. It really is. All right, let's see what we've got happening for the collective within the next, 24 to 48 hours, something like that. And then we're going to get you some advice and an oracle card so that you know what you got going on. What do we have for my collective? Get a sip of coffee here. There's a kitty hair on my coffee cup. Do you see that? There's a kitty hair on my coffee cup. Gumbo, what did you do? The last thing I need to do is be feeding him caffeine. Good Lord. All right, what do we got for the collective? What do we have? Oh, popping right out. Page of Swords in reverse. We've got the Two of Pentacles, and we've got the Strength card, Card of Leo. Lioness, there you are. Underneath the bottom of the deck, you've got the Two of Swords and the Queen of Pentacles. All right, oh my. And the Queen of Wands. Okay, collective. Page of Swords in reverse. The Page of Swords is usually somebody studying, can be a card of spying at times. Why talk when you can stalk? But with the Page of Swords in reverse, and the pages are all about messages. So somebody's not studying what they need to be studying. Somebody's not learning. Somebody's not sending the message. And with the Two of Pentacles here, somebody's busy. There could be some juggling going on. This is causing you to have to stand in your strength, in your power. Underneath the bottom of the deck, you've got the two... excuse me. Coffee's getting to me. You've got the Two of Swords. This is the Luke Skywalker card. Somebody is trying to make a decision about something. And they're using their intuition to figure out what. Now, we've got the Queen of Pentacles and the Queen of Wands. You could have a choice between two, an earth sign and a fire sign. That's going to be Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. It could be that you're trying to figure out, who to work with, who to talk to. But right now, there's, the twos are all about balance. So I get the feeling my collective is just trying to find balance in the situation and use strength, even though there could be two different people approaching you, with this page being upright. It seems like you're not saying much. That's the Page of Swords in reverse. You're very busy and you're trying to balance the situation out. You're having to have your strength. You're trying to decide, and it seems like you've got a choice. Do you go with the Queen of Wands? Or do you go with the Queen of Pentacles? It could be you deciding which persona to go forward with. You can be in your Queen of Pentacles energy, or you can be in your Queen of Wands energy. And since you can have both of those energies, it could be, again, you could be figuring out which person to approach or which energy to be in yourself, and can be a tough choice. So just stay strong out there, people. Definitely have your strength. Keep your balance about you. Remember that you've always got to have a sense of practicality about situations. There's no need to hide. There's no need to, be worried about things. The Page of Swords here in reverse, again, that's not studying. That's not getting the information. It's not sending the message. And to have your strength about this, you just have to make your decisions on a grounded, practical level. And you do want to be passionate about things. You do want to be grounded about things. But it's always good to have a balance. Always. The logo for the Mojo Tarot channel is the little yin-yang symbol. I chose that because I find that it's always good to have balance in a situation and in your life. And it can be hard sometimes. I know we balance spirituality, we balance our budgets, we balance, practicality, and you always have to pour into yourself and have energy for yourself. But at the same time, you don't want to do that to the point where you're self-absorbed. You have to acknowledge others and be good to others as well. So there does need to be a balance, a flow. And again, the twos are all about balance. You can take yourself into either one of these energies. And again, you could be deciding between two as to who to talk to. So just make the most practical, honest, open decisions for yourself. I guarantee you will not go wrong, especially if you connect with your higher self on this. Now, let's get a few more cards here. I'm going to clarify, what is the Page of Swords in reverse? What is that Page of Swords in reverse? What we got for them? Four of Cups and Knight of Cups. Exactly. Underneath the bottom of the deck there, you've got the Star card. So the Page of Cups is being clarified by the Four of Cups and the Knight of Cups. Exactly. You're not sending a message because you're trying to decide what to do. Do you not say anything with this Four of Cups and just sit there? You see this girl, she's got her hand on the cup, but she's her attention is wandered off. She's not worried about these cups over here. She knows this cup is here, and it's got all the rainbow, shiny, lovey-dovey, ooey-gooiness. All the stuff is right there in that cup. She's got her hand on it. She knows it's there, but she's not paying attention to it. On the other hand, the other decision you could possibly make is to go forward and go see what's in the cup and offer your cup of love in the situation. Roro, good morning. Welcome in, welcome in. And so you're trying to decide this. You're trying to figure out exactly what you should do. Should you communicate and go forward, or should you just hold back and not say anything? It's going to require a bit of healing. Make sure, this can lead to wish fulfillment, apparently. But you need to do your healing. You need to balance out, and figure out exactly what it is that you want to do. And again, it could be that you're deciding how to approach someone. Do you approach someone from a practical side? Do you approach someone with a passionate side? It can be a difficult thing. But again, you have to have balance within yourself. And to do that, you really have to do your healing. Make sure that you're going after what you want, what makes you happy, and, in general, just figure out what your happiness is. You have to be good on your own before you go approaching anybody else, especially if this is a romantic situation, which if that Knight of Cups there and the Four of Cups, it does seem to be. It doesn't have to be. It could be just a work situation. It could be friends. It could be family. Whatever, but you are definitely, in the decision-making process about this. That is a good cup of Joe. Let me tell you, love me some Joe. So, this one's going to run a little bit long, but I honestly don't really care. Let me shuffle these up, and we're going to see where this is going for the collective, because it has a very conundrum, dilemma kind of feel to it. So, what is the advice from the universe for my collective? What is the advice from the universe for my collective? We've got Ace of Cups, the Page of Wands, and the High Priestess. Underneath the bottom of the deck, you've got the Five of Pentacles. Underneath that, you've got the Ace of Wands. You get the 5 of Cups underneath that. Okay, collective. Ace of Cups. Ace of Cups is usually a brand new emotional offer, right? It's a brand new communication. It's a brand new love. It's a brand new it's a brand new situation that's obviously very emotional. It can also be a singular cup. Again, that finds your balance and make sure that you are grounded first. You need to make sure that your cup is filled first. And you see here, you got the moon, the things that are hidden, within your own self, within your own psyche. You need to make sure that your cup is filled first before you go, when your cup overflows, that's when you're giving to someone else, correct? This lady, before she offers that cup to anyone else, she needs to make sure it's overflowing. So, as long as you're good and your cup is filled, you can go ahead and move forward, offer your emotions, offer your cup of love, offer, make your speech, make your offer. Go send somebody that message, send somebody that letter. Go go forward and contact someone. You got the Page of Swords here upside down. And again, the pages are all about communication. And here we have the Page of Wands. Earlier we saw the choice with the Queen of Pentacles and the Queen of Wands. You need to go after your passions. Go after what you feel passionate about and express yourself. Now, going forth and expressing yourself on a page level doesn't mean you're at a page level. It just means you're sending a message. This is starting out. It's the first step into something new, right? So you need to make sure that you're going forth in a passionate manner. What makes you feel good? What do you feel passionate about? If you like to paint, go buy the canvas, go buy the paints, go buy the brushes. That's where you start. And then you start painting, so to speak. But with this being the Ace of Cups, this is obviously about sending that message, sending a letter, making that phone call, sliding up in someone's DMs. Hey, how are you doing? I want to talk to you. I want to see you. I want to blah, 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 blah. Whatever the situation is for you. Excuse me. The High Priestess. The High Priestess is someone that's gone within, connected to their higher self. And they aren't really expressive. They're not really saying that much. But as you go in and you know yourself fully, then you will be able to express yourself the way you want to. Page of Wands. That's going after something, that's sending the message passionately, right? But you don't have to go overboard with it. If you really like somebody, just go talk to them. You don't have to go talk to them and be like, oh my God, I like you so much, blah, 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 and just, dump out all of the emotion right there. Hey, how are you doing? It's good to see you. Maybe would you like to get a cup of joe together? See how that works? Mm-hmm. You just start out with something small. Again, that is good, Joe. It really, really is. So, do the thing. Just like Redbeard says. Do the thing. But you don't have to, jump into it with, oodles and oodles of emotion or buckets and buckets. I get the feeling if you do that, you're going to be left out in the cold a little bit. Somebody's going to think you're insane. If you just jump up, randomly come up and talk to them, hey, how are you doing? I love you so very much. I think you look absolutely hot. Would you like to go blah, 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 and you're just, going after it full bore, you might, they might be like, oh, hell, this is, whoa, camel, whoa. So you just want to go at it with the pages amount. You don't want to extend yourself. You don't want to put out too much. You do have a decent cup of love to offer someone, but talk to them. Be their friend. Find out what they're about. Express your intentions, but you don't have to lay everything out right as you start out. You just want to go talk to them, and if you overdo it, you could end up being left out in the cold. You don't want to be left out in the cold because of the Ace of Wands. Brand new, passionate beginning, right? So, you got the Ace of Cups here. You got the Ace of Wands here. The universe is telling you go forward. Have that new emotional beginning. Have that new passionate beginning. But go at it slow. Go at it easy. There's no need to rush. You can get to know someone. Talk to someone. Find out what are their hobbies. What's their favorite color? What do they have going on in their life? What are they interested in? And, as a back and forth, let them know what you're interested in. Let them know what your favorite color is. Talk to them. Get to know someone before you just go diving in. If you just meet someone out, per se, and then you jump into bed with them right away, it can usually lead to a disaster. That's how people end up with one-night stands. You don't want to do that. Talk. Be honest and genuine. You obviously have love for someone. You obviously have passion for someone, but go slow. Page of Wands. Little communication. Hey, how are you doing? I'm glad to see you again. Would you like to have coffee? Would you like to have dinner sometime? Blah, blah, blah. Just curb it a little bit. You know what I'm saying? This is especially for you, Redbeard. Bring it down a notch. Bring it down a notch. Well, except for in the case of Lioness, she's ready to just explode on the scene. So you two find your own private heavy petting zoo somewhere and do what you need to do. But for the rest of you, just, make an offer. Say hello to someone. Send a letter. Make a phone call, whether it's somebody from the past or somebody brand new, and it seems brand new. Express your interest in getting to know someone, but you don't have to just let it all, you don't have to just pour out all of your emotions and all of your passions all in one sitting. That would seem a little cray-cray. You got to be a little reserved. So you want to have balance in the situation, and you will go after your Ace of Cups and your Ace of Wands. That seems awesome. Awesome. So I'm going to get you guys an oracle card here. Oh, we got in here. Laura Ann, Crisscross Applesauce, good morning. I saw Roro pop her head in here. We got Lioness and Redbeard, as always. God love you all. I really appreciate you being here. And I do hope everyone out there is having a fantastic morning. Get your cup of hot cocoa, get your cup of coffee, get whatever you need, a hot meal in you, and I hope you have a wonderful day. So let's see what we have for the collective. What do we got? 13, solitude. Okay. Well, let's see what the book has to say about solitude. Hopefully it's printed correctly, too, and they use proper grammar. I know yesterday it bothered me a little because what was in the book was not proper grammar. So let's see what it has to say about solitude. Number 13, solitude. I am comfortable in my own skin as I detach to replenish my soul. In the upright, meditation is required when you receive the solitude card. Let me get my tongue on straight. Let's try that again. Meditation is required when you receive the solitude card as a sign. Empty your mind of superfluous thoughts and allow stillness to flow through your whole being. This is not an advantageous time to ask questions or push forward in any way. Rather, it's a period for conscious retreat. What's called for now is to step back and take your focus off of your life and your troubles. You'll be surprised how things sort themselves out once you've replenished your energy by means of a much needed rest and time out. Exactly. So, in this situation, I think what's called for, that may be what the Page of Wands here is representing. Cool your jets. Calm down. Meditate. Go within. You don't have to just jump in with both feet. You don't have to go full bore. Ease back a little bit. Take a moment, center yourself, calm yourself, get grounded, do some meditation, prayer, whatever it is that you need to do. But take a little time for self-care. Make sure your cup is filled first. Then, once you're balanced, once you're calm, then you can go forth and make that little offer, send that letter, make that phone call, whatever it is you need to do. And then when you do that, you'll be grounded enough to know to hold back a little bit, just to start things off light and easy. In other words, I think what this is telling you is don't just run up to somebody and go, "Oh my God, I love you so much, I want to marry you right now." Understand? Hey, how are you doing? I'm Joe. Would you like to have a cup of coffee? Would you like to go out for dinner? Get to know each other, perhaps. Go easy. And you got to be grounded and happy within yourself. If you're not happy with yourself, by yourself, for yourself, why would anybody else want to spend time with you? No one else is going to be. That's the energy you have to be in. You have to be grounded and happy in your own self. You don't want to feel lonely. You want to feel like you're in solitude, which means you're happy right where you are with yourself. It seems like very, very sage advice. So the universe is, as always, delivers the correct cards, delivers the correct message. Go easy with it. Make sure you're grounded with yourself. Northern Light Seer, Miss Sarah, no jumping straight into the sack. Yeah, just, keep the knickers on right now. Right now, just for the moment. Just, keep your bikini on. Just, whoa, horsey. Have a little chit-chat first. And before you do that, before you go running off and making some, wild offer to someone, meditate. Get woo-sa with yourself. In solitude, you will find happiness. You notice it's the 13 card, which I believe is the death card in the tarot. The number 13 there, that's transformation. So you want to transform your energy. Use a toy instead. There you go, newbie me. That's, sage advice. If you're feeling that passionate about something, maybe use a toy. Every battery dies, but not every battery truly lives. But just make sure that you're grounded, solid, and stable. Meditate. If you can, if it's not too cold, go outside. Put your bare feet on the ground. If you can't do that, they sell grounding mats on Amazon now that you can sit on, lay on, sleep on, whatever. Meditate, get calm and centered within yourself. Make sure that you're taking practical steps at anything that you do. Again, you don't want to just jump in with someone. Go nice and slow. Talk to them. Get to know them. It's, again, you don't want to go overboard with it. So just take your time. Go slow. There's no serious rush. What's for you is not going to miss you. Always remember that. The universe is going to bring forth exactly what you need, whether it's a test, whether it's a real person, whatever. But you obviously have emotion for someone. You obviously have passion for someone. So be practical about it. Get to know the person. Go have coffee. Have a conversation. Get to know them. Know their intentions. Let them get to know you. Listen to them. Watch their actions. Slow, easy, calm. Woosah. Let's see. It's so funny. I used to be that person. Since I've started valuing myself and not being that person, the men don't stick around because that's all they want. That's not true. They will stick around, Miss Sarah. They will. The right ones will indeed stick around. You know, it's that those men that do come forward and that's all they want is to just hop in the sack. Yeah, you don't want those men anyway. You obviously know that. When the right one comes along, they're going to be just fine not hopping into the sack right away. They're going to want to get to know you. They're going to want to chit chat with you. They're going to want to watch your tarot channel for a little while. And if y'all haven't seen Northern Light Seer, go see her, check out her channel. She does amazing readings that are really deep, really insightful. And Rochelle over at Inviting Possibilities Tarot, she's also got a good channel. There are lots of good advisors out there. And, you know, you can listen to all the advice in the world. You can listen to my advice, but you really need to be practical for yourself. You know, I'm just here reading cards, telling little stories. I hope they resonate for you, and I hope they bring you peace and clarity and joy, probably a couple of giggles as well, right? But it's just advice. This is just the energy. You have control over your own life, and you have the ability to change your own life. That's the beauty of all of this. You have free will, and therefore you have the ability to change your situation, no matter what it is. In this case, I think it's just that. You need to meditate, ground, get calm, get stable, and then go after your passions. Slowly, calmly. Don't do anything rash. Be practical about it. And as you move forward, the right person, the right situation, the right job, the right lover, all of these things will fall into place as you care for yourself, you become happy with yourself, and you become solid, stable, and grounded for yourself. I'll guarantee it. That is amazingly, amazingly sound advice from the universe. It sounds like something that I could do and use in my own life myself. We all have this issue. You know, I'm on my path just as you guys are on your path. But I do believe that's what I have for my collective today. Thank you all so very much for being here. I do greatly appreciate it. And thank you, if you will, like, share, subscribe, comment, all the neat little things that help my channel grow. I really do appreciate it. If you'd like a personal read, just email themojotarot@gmail.com. You can find that down in the description box, and we can get you set up with a personal reading of your very own. So, I will leave it there. I am very grateful for you all. Thank you all in the chat. God love you. Cappy Goat, Northern Light Seer, Laura Ann, Lioness, Miss Redmond, Redbeard, Roro, everybody. Forgetting, apologize if I'm missing anyone, but thank you all so much for being here. I really do graciously appreciate each and every one of you for helping my channel to grow. Please take care of yourselves and stay safe out there. I'll see you on the next video. Bye for now. Love, love, love. Peace.